Welcome back to Brain Fuel, your go-to channel for intriguing knowledge and fascinating insights. Here, we feed your curiosity with a buffet of enlightening content, and today's serving is quite a special one. We're embarking on a journey that takes us into the heart of our rich and diverse ecosystem, a journey that is both awe-inspiring and somber. We're exploring the lives of some of the most unique and captivating animals on our planet, animals that sadly are teetering on the edge of existence. From the majestic Amur Leopard to the insightful orangutan, these creatures are in dire need of our attention and aid. As we delve deeper into their plight, we'll not only learn about these incredible beings, but also about the ways we, as global citizens, can lend a helping hand. Because after all, every bit of help counts when it comes to preserving the natural beauty of our world. So buckle up, as we're about to embark on a journey of discovery, empathy, and action. Today we delve into the world of animals that are on the brink of extinction. Let's start with a feline of rare beauty, the Amur leopard. A creature that is as elusive as it is elegant, the Amur leopard is one of the most endangered animals on the planet today. Its striking coat, characterized by large, widely spaced rosettes with thick borders, is a sight to behold, a sight that is sadly becoming rarer with each passing day. Residing in the temperate forests of Russia's Far East, these magnificent animals face a battle against extinction. Their numbers have dwindled to less than 100 in the wild, a stark reminder of the dire situation they find themselves in. Climate change, habitat loss, and human activity all play a role in this decline. Yet the primary threat to the Amur leopard is poaching, driven by a demand for their beautiful and distinctive fur. So, what's being done to protect these splendid creatures? Conservation efforts are very much active and dedicated to stopping poaching and preserving their precious habitat. These initiatives range from anti-poaching patrols to education programs for local communities, highlighting the importance of these animals and the need to protect them. In addition, there's work being done to increase the population through carefully monitored breeding programs. There's also a push to expand the current protected areas, aiming to provide the Amur leopard with a larger, safer home, where they can thrive and increase their numbers naturally. The plight of the Amur leopard is a reminder of our responsibility to the natural world. To ensure the survival of this magnificent creature, we must support these vital conservation efforts. We must protect their habitats, crack down on poaching, and educate others about their importance and the urgent need for their conservation. With less than 100 individuals left, every effort to save the Amur leopard counts. Next on our list is the majestic black rhino. This magnificent creature is a unique emblem of Africa's expansive savanna and dense bushveld. However, its existence is under dire threat. Once roaming freely in their thousands, the black rhino population has been devastated to a number between 5,366 and 5,627. The primary culprit, poaching. Poaching is driven by the high demand for rhino horn, which is highly prized in some cultures for its supposed medicinal properties and as a symbol of status. This devastating practice has pushed the black rhino to the edge of extinction, but all hope is not lost. Conservationists around the world are working tirelessly to save this iconic species. The focus of these efforts is twofold. Firstly, to stop the scourge of poaching. This involves law enforcement efforts, community education to change attitudes towards poaching, and initiatives to reduce the demand for rhino horn. Secondly, conservation efforts are aimed at increasing the black rhino population. This involves protecting and expanding their natural habitat, as well as breeding programs to boost their numbers. Every new calf born is a beacon of hope for the black rhino's survival. However, these efforts alone are not enough. We all have a part to play in preserving the black rhino for future generations. Whether it's by supporting conservation organizations, spreading awareness, or advocating for stronger wildlife protection laws, each one of us can contribute to saving the black rhino from the brink of extinction. Now let's turn our attention to the Sumatran rhino, a species in dire need of our help. The Sumatran rhino, also known as the hairy rhinoceros or Asian two-horned rhinoceros, is a rare and unique creature. It's the smallest among the rhinoceros species and the only Asian rhino with two horns. However, its uniqueness extends beyond its physical attributes. This species is one of the most critically endangered on the planet. The plight of this remarkable creature is deeply concerning. Due to habitat loss and fragmentation, the Sumatran rhino's population has dwindled to an estimated 80 individuals. The loss of these natural habitats, often caused by human activities like deforestation and land conversion, has left the Sumatran rhino in a precarious situation. But the threats to the Sumatran rhino are not just environmental. Poaching for their horns, despite international bans, continues to be a significant problem. This illegal trade is driven by demand for rhino horn in traditional Asian medicine, even though there's no scientific evidence supporting its medicinal value. Faced with these challenges, you might wonder, is there any hope left for the Sumatran rhino? The answer is a resounding yes, and it lies in our collective action. Conservation efforts are at the forefront of turning the tide for these ancient creatures. One such effort involves protecting and restoring the rhino's habitats. By preserving these environments, we provide the Sumatran rhino with the space it needs to thrive. Another strategy is breeding rhinos in captivity. This approach may bolster the population and help ensure genetic diversity, which is crucial for the species' long-term survival. These efforts, however, cannot succeed without our support. We can contribute by raising awareness, supporting conservation organizations, and advocating for policies that protect endangered species and their habitats. Remember, every creature has a role to play in the intricate web of life on our planet. The Sumatran rhino is no exception. Its survival affects us all, from the ecosystems they inhabit to the biodiversity they contribute to. The survival of the Sumatran rhino depends on our collective efforts. Let's ensure that future generations can marvel at the Sumatran rhino, not just in books and videos, but in the wild, where they truly belong. From the rhinos we move to our close relatives, the orangutans. There's a certain grace and intelligence that orangutans exude, a charm that's been captivating us for years. Unfortunately, these incredible beings are on the brink of extinction. The Bornean and Sumatran orangutans, both distinct species, are critically endangered, with their numbers dwindling at an alarming rate. The Bornean orangutan population stands at around 41,000, while a mere 7,500 Sumatran orangutans are estimated to be left in the wild. It's a heartbreaking reality, but one that we must confront if we are to turn the tides. So what's happening? Why are these beautiful creatures disappearing? The answer lies in the destruction of their habitats. As forests are cleared for agricultural purposes or illegal logging, orangutans lose their homes and their sources of food. The palm oil industry in particular has been a massive contributor to this habitat loss. The demand for palm oil has led to extensive deforestation, leaving orangutans vulnerable and displaced. These primates are also often killed in human-orangutan conflicts or captured for the illegal pet trade. But here's where the glimmer of hope shines through. Conservation efforts are underway, with a focus on habitat protection and community education. By halting deforestation and promoting sustainable land use practices, we can provide these orangutans with the sanctuary they need to thrive. Educating communities about the importance of these creatures and the role they play in the ecosystem is also crucial. Orangutans are not just another species, they are an integral part of the rainforest ecosystem, helping to maintain the health and diversity of the forest itself. The fight for their survival isn't just for them, it's for us as well. It's for our planet. These magnificent beings are a symbol of the wild, and their struggle is a reflection of the greater challenges we face in preserving our natural world. Let's strive to ensure our primate cousins get to swing freely in their forest homes for generations to come. Finally, we have the Cross River gorilla, an intriguing species that needs our immediate attention. The Cross River gorilla, named after the Cross River that flows through its habitat, is a fascinating creature that calls the rainforests of Nigeria and Cameroon home. However, this gorilla is currently under severe threat due to human activities. One of the major threats to their survival is forest clearing. As forests are cleared for timber and to make way for agriculture and livestock, the gorillas lose their homes. The shrinking forest area not only leaves them homeless, but also fragments their population, making it harder for them to find mates and reproduce. Another significant threat to the Cross River gorilla is poaching. Despite laws against hunting these gorillas, they are still targeted for their meat and body parts, which are used in traditional medicine or sold as trophies. The situation might seem grim, but there is hope. Conservation efforts are underway to protect the Cross River gorilla. One of these efforts is focused on protecting their habitat. By preserving and expanding the forests the gorillas call home, we can provide them with the space they need to thrive. In addition, there are initiatives in place to prevent poaching. These include strengthening law enforcement in the region, raising awareness about the gorilla's plight, and providing alternative livelihoods to those who might otherwise turn to poaching. The fight for the Cross River gorilla is not just about saving one species, it's about preserving a crucial part of our planet's biodiversity and maintaining the balance of our ecosystems. The Cross River gorilla, like every other creature, plays a unique role in its environment, and its loss would be felt by the entire ecosystem. The future of the Cross River gorilla lies in our hands. And while the challenges are significant, with concerted effort and global cooperation, we can ensure that this remarkable creature continues to grace our world for generations to come. Our planet is home to an array of beautiful creatures, and it's our duty to protect them. This is a truth we cannot escape from, and it's a truth we've explored together today. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We've journeyed through the wild landscapes of our world, meeting fascinating animals along the way. The majestic Amur Leopard, the mighty black rhino, the distinct Sumatran Rhino, the intelligent orangutans, and the elusive Cross River gorilla. Each of these animals is unique, each contributes to the intricate web of life on Earth, and sadly each is critically endangered. It's heart-wrenching to think of a world without these magnificent creatures, of ecosystems thrown out of balance, of the silence where once there was the rustle of leaves, the snort of a rhino, the hoot of an orangutan. But it's not too late. We've seen that dedicated conservation efforts can make a difference. Whether it's protecting the Amur leopard's habitat from poaching, increasing the black rhino populations, preserving the habitat of the Sumatran rhino, saving the orangutans from habitat destruction, or preventing the poaching of the Cross River gorilla, every action counts. And we can all play a part. Even the simplest actions can make a difference. It could be as straightforward as educating others about these endangered species, supporting organizations that protect them, or making lifestyle choices that lessen our impact on their habitats. Every step we take brings us closer to a world where these animals can thrive once more. It's a journey of 1,000 miles, and it begins with a single step. Let's take that step together for the love of our planet, for the love of these animals, for the love of life itself. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to Brain Fuel. We look forward to seeing you in our next video, where we'll continue to fuel your brain with knowledge. Until then, remember, every creature matters.